Nana literally asked her if she had seen something that maybe she shouldn't have, basically admitting to the crime, and oh my god, she gave her the fucking photo!
Tell me how you feel, please don't lie to me. Tell me how you feel, it means a lot to me. Close your eyes, you will arrive. Stay and sleep, one day you will arise. How many days in a week? When do we plan to meet? 7 days on this week.
Let's get this shit over with, man. Talentless Nana. This anime sucks. Let me elaborate. In a world where if you have superpowers, you're talented, and if you don't, you're just regular. The regular niggas have determined that the talented are a danger to society, so they've excluded them to their own communities. They managed to gaslight the niggas with literal superpowers into believing that monsters exist, called the enemies of humanity, and they must train hard to hone their skills and defeat this established evil that no one has ever seen. This shit dumb as hell, cause like, why would you create a lie that motivates the already existing threat in your eyes to evolve their abilities? Wouldn't that make them harder to control? This is literally the textbook definition of counterproductive. And it gets even worse. A random underground government organization decides that they need to intervene. So they send in an undercover agent, a 17-year-old girl, to an island full of supposedly deadly superpowered humans, because entrusting a minor to this top secret mission that must not be jeopardized under any circumstances is not dumb as fuck, and it works somehow because literally every character in this show is just fucking stupid. None of these niggas are interesting or valuable at all, but they somehow unanimously agree for no reason that Nana is an angel of truth and justice. Despite her many failures and damning proof of her obvious schemes, choose to ignore blatant evidence in the name of friendship. Why? Because fuck you, that's why. And here the ugly nigga talking about, hey boy, just turn off your brain, but you gotta watch that shit, boy. If I have to turn off my brain to like a show, that shit garbage as hell. If you tell me that, I have every right to smack the shit out you. And because her classmates are straight boneheads, she is able to run with the lie that she can read minds, which is indeed a very difficult power to lie about. But because the plot shapes every scenario she's ever in, on top of the abundance of stupid each classmate has, it's not difficult at all. And to be fair, nobody watching this show thought she could read minds anyway. How? Just read the fucking title. It is Talentless Nana. She has no power, nigga. But if you want to be naive for whatever reason, usually when niggas in anime can read minds, the audience can hear the thoughts that are being read. That obviously doesn't fucking happen, so of course, it's cap. The first episode ends with her killing Nakajima, right? She meets a literal time traveler to aid her in what happened to Nakajima, because it starts becoming a little popular that nigga ain't taking no damn sick day. That nigga dead, but that nigga napping with the worms. He goes back in time to follow Nana and Nakajima all the way until they get to that cliff. And of course, Nana spots him, revealing his very stupid weakness. Apparently, if you lock eyes with him, he returns to the present. But I ain't giving your eggland no pass, cause nigga, you already know that. So just don't look people in the eye. Like, how the fuck is this hard? But this stupid ass nigga ain't even solved shit. So Nana finds him later at night to lie her ass off and say the enemies of humanity got Nakajima. And instead of questioning her on the spot, he follows her outside to where they believe this nigga Nakajima was caught by the ops. Then why you dumb as hell? Because if you just told me my classmate got bodied by some monster in the woods, I'm not following you. What the fuck? But I don't see no melanin, so take that as you will. She tells him that her reasoning for not telling him before was that she thought she couldn't trust him, to which he responds,
I felt the same way.
Cap, you are literally following her into the woods at night to almost certain death as you just heard your classmate became a fucking Lunchable. He somehow got finessed into time traveling again back to where he believes Nakajima should be getting bodied by a monster just to find himself drowning in water. Like, nigga, just travel back? Like, the fuck is stopping you? They talking about, oh, he was tired, he couldn't do it. Bitch, he did that shit like 5 times earlier with no break. I ain't trying to hear none of that. This nigga Kyoya was on her case, bud. He realized she guilty as fuck. Like, how are you always there when our classmates disappear? They have a brief conversation about what's been happening, and it gets to a point where she asked him what his talent was, and he checkmated her stupid ass. He said,
I thought you could read minds or something, kid.
I am so embarrassed.
And because she obviously can't read any fucking minds, she sets a trap to blow up this shed that Kyoya has often been visiting to feed this stray cat in an attempt to get him to reveal his actual talent. And because she dumb as hell, she ran over there screaming, Kyoya! And he rightfully questions, how the fuck did you know it was me? They chalk it up to her being a mind reader again, and you know, she was just conveniently nearby as an attempt on another classmate's life was made, because that's not sus at all. He then trolls her dumbass. He said, I'll envision my own weakness in my mind right now so you can see it.
I received the message.
Alright, so what is it? That's all he had to say. Like, then boom, hands behind your back, doofus. You can't read no fucking minds. Anyway, it's here that we are introduced to the worst fucking character in this entire series. This is Michiru, and this bitch got the power to heal you by licking wounds. Don't no real nigga want this unsanitary ass power? This shit fruity as hell. Just, sir, are you hurt anywhere? Yeah, I was kicked in the balls. Don't worry, sir, I'm here to help. Just let me have a look. Wait a minute, wait, hold up. Sir, it'll just take a second. I need to assist you. Freak ass paramedic boy, don't touch me. Up fire your bitch ass, you lose your life the same day. Anyway, Nana planned to kill her and tried to sneak out her room to do it, right? But Kyoya caught her stupid ass. So she, I guess, has the power to teleport because he predicted that she would try to sneak out the window, but apparently she's already outside. And Michiru's door is conveniently unlocked so Nana can get in and finish the job. She hit her with the look behind you, made you look stupid ass, and kills her. Or so we thought. She stabs herself, and once again, it's the enemies of humanity's fault. And this time, it's the invisible type. I guess all of them have these intangible powers because, again, no one has ever seen them. God, this is so fucking dumb, man. Kyoya begins to question himself, and then Nana now thinks she has him by the balls. This would not work if I was there. So you telling me, up until this point, your classmates have been disappearing without a trace, and yo ugly the last person seen with each victim before they die, and now you get attacked, and all the enemy does is poke you with a thumbtack and leave? Not likely. I'm gonna have to detain you for further questioning. Stop.
Wait, please.
Stop resisting.
I do not know.
You're under arrest, ma'am. Please do not resist.
Unhand me.
She's got a weapon. And if it weren't bad enough, her oh so sad, why couldn't I hear that other nigga getting twerked on in the forest story landed her the class leader position? And it's all this Almost caught myself slipping there, gang. I ain't letting these niggas have a reason to ban me. However, this next part will demonstrate how obtuse this bitch really is. Nana ends up getting blackmailed by this dork, which is easily the second worst fucking character in the entire show. Because this nigga has photo proof of Nana's obvious plots, bro. And instead of being a real nigga, he a dummy nigga. Instead of just exposing the fucking truth, he was like, nah, you could be my girlfriend, though. Man, he lame ass nigga. But in one of his visions of the future, he sees himself getting murked by Nana in the shed, right? And my God, he decides to enter the shed despite previously stating if he just avoided it, he would live. They agree to actually meet there in hopes that the future can be changed. And you could have fucking done that if you just avoided the shed altogether. And of course, Nana does actually try to kill him, only for him to get the upper hand for a second, but he dies anyway because the needles that Nana dropped earlier conveniently, she's able to reach now and poke him so that he can die instantly. Then Kyoya and Michiru show up, and once again, Nana is caught, but this time red-handed with a fucking body on the ground. There's no way out of this one. You're done. And of course, it's the enemies of humanity, again, that no one can see, by the way. Oh my God, such a believable fucking story for the 19th time. Nana ends up going back to that dickhead's dorm to find the other very incriminating photos of her killing niggas and shit. She goes back to the shed to find Michiru with the literal photo evidence of Nana killing Nakajima. Checkmate, right? Wrong! Nana literally asked her if she had seen something that maybe she shouldn't have, basically admitting to the crime, and oh my god, she gave her the fucking photo! No. Oh my god, this is so fucking dumb. There is actually no word in the English lexicon capable of describing how fucking stupid this is. Oh, Vale, you're just doing too much. Shut your ugly ass up, nigga. This is stupid as hell. Like, this is unbelievably stupid. Like, there is no way, man. Fuck! They end up having a funeral for this nigga, right? And Kyoya marches in demanding an autopsy, which makes sense because there's never ever been a body behind for inspection to see how these niggas died. And Nana is obviously opposed to this, seeing as that she fucking poisoned that nigga. So she started capping, talking about, why can't you just accept he was sick? Shut your hoe ass up. You telling me out of nowhere, conveniently, as he was about to assault you, he just collapsed randomly, and it was the enemies of humanity's fault? Fuck out of here, bitch. He goes back inside, insisting they inspect the body, and son, a literal necromancer walks in the room, raising the dickhead body, and said, hey bro, if y'all want to know how he died, I got bro's memories and some more shit, so y'all could just ask him. What? Why don't you just say what happened? Like, if you have the nigga memories, just fucking say it. Like, why are you wasting time, nigga? And here she go with the Hall of Fame greatest cap of all time, boy. She said,
I just heard a whisper. It came from Sonikiji's soul.
what? That is a whole different power. Like, how is no one questioning this? This is so stupid! Anyway, they make the dumbest possible decision, which was painfully obvious due to their lack of critical thinking skills on any level, so they decide against the autopsy. We are at the point of no return. The extreme levels of head assery I'm about to explain to y'all niggas is lethal, so viewer discretion is very much advised. It's about to get somehow more dumb. Nana then poisons Shinji because he's an obvious threat to her scheme, and then pulls up on Yuka to pack her too, but then Bop, sit your hella stupid. What's that on the ground? Oh, that's you? Hella doofus ass down. Having her pinned down, it is then revealed that Yuka is actually the Necromancer, and that nigga Shinji is dead. She literally says that she's gonna tell the entire school what Nana's been up to this entire time. So like, fucking do it. Like, why are you sitting here talking to her about your backstory and how Shinji died and all that? And here Nana goes straight capping, talking about, oh, I can hear Shinji's soul, and who is believing this? Of course, Yuka got finessed into letting her go, and she runs outside. And Yuka chases her all throughout the night with zombies and is unable to really do anything as she gets trapped in some shed, supposedly. At school, by the way, hey, why don't you fucking tell everybody that Nana tried to kill you and that you can verify all the other deaths? Why aren't you doing it? You said that's what you were going to do. But why be smart when you can be dumb as fuck? She goes back to the shed later at night and doesn't find Nana at the shed, as she, I guess, rigged it in the most ridiculous way possible. And why was she even searching for her all night till morning till your zombie soldiers are ineffective to begin with? This is the dumbest fucking shit ever! Nana, of course, gets the drop on Yuka and manages to steal the relic necessary for manipulating Shinji's corpse, which is a piece of fucking paper from a test he didn't even fail. Oh my god, how is it possible? This anime does some weird shit where, like, anytime a character explains their past, the person they're talking to is somehow able to deny them their experiences and actually tell them what actually happened in their own fucking lives. Like, what? Anyway, Yuka dies like the dumbass she is, and I cannot accurately explain how ridiculous this shit is. Like, I can't, bro. And it's about to get worse. Nana finally realizes that every fucking person she's been seen with has magically disappeared. So on her way back to school, she finds Habu in the forest eating random reptiles and then killed her. Like, took her phone and just bodied her. Like, what the fuck? She tells Kyoya and her elite squad of dick eaters that, oh yeah, Yuka was crazy as hell and she was the real necromancer and tried to use Shinji and all these other corpses to kill me, but I managed to get through to her, and then she just killed herself conveniently, so you should just believe every fucking thing I say because why wouldn't you trust me? She didn't tell this little fat nigga to burn Shinji's corpse because she can still hear his soul and all this other bullshit because, again, nobody is contesting this preposterous ass claim that she can hear people's souls in hell because all her victims, Shinji, Yuka, and the rest, are all burning for eternity for dying like idiots. They go back to the dorms and, Kyoya started pressing her shit low-key. He was like, nigga, I'm on your ass for real. And then they heard some screaming from inside the school. So they head back upstairs and they see this bitch on the ground about to gouge her fucking eyes out. But she was actually dead because Nana, I forgot to mention earlier, put the context that I guess Habu had stole back on her desk and put poison in them. So when she tried to put them in, she backed herself. Kyoya finds out for himself that it was poisoned by tasting it. So this nigga finally had enough. He was like, Nana, I'm on that ass. I know what you've been up to. And here come Nana, D1 dick-eating defender, talking about, it couldn't have been her because look, she received this text from Habu earlier when we were out there burning the bodies. Bitch, shut your ass the fuck up. Wait, how did you get her phone?
It can unlock with her fingerprints.
Oh, so you can manipulate the dead bodies when it's convenient for you to prove a point, but when we could have literally found out what happened to Tsunakichi, you was not for that? Anyway, this nigga Kyoya finally laid it all out for everybody to hear. He exposed her entire plan and was 99% accurate, bitch. I say 99 because he was wrong on the dumbest fucking point of all time. This is by far the stupidest fucking thing in the entire show. Apparently, the text message that was sent from Habu's phone earlier was obviously not from Habu, but not from Nana either. She set up a zombie's finger to press send after the sun would have it melt onto the phone to send the message randomly when they were out there burning the bodies. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna scream, bro. The next character we're introduced to is a nigga that can transform into any of the talented and use their abilities. But of course, he's fucking stupid. This nigga presses Nana as if he's Michiru and was like, oh yeah, so I'm her now. So I'ma really be on your ass for real. You gonna have to catch me looking at. It gets to a point where he's the only fucking character that contests her supposed mind reading abilities by gaslighting her into saying, oh yeah, so what's in this box? And obviously Nana can't fucking know that, so she apparently somehow set it up to the point where there's a sticky note on his back that says some bullshit. What? And now she has an alibi to say, oh, I wasn't focused on the box. I was focused on the minds of the people in the classroom distracted by the fucking sticky note on your back, pussy. How?
God damn it! Same shit, different day.
And of course, you guessed it, everybody's like, see, Nana's an actual mind reader. No, just challenge her again. Why are you not doing that? Anyway, fast forward a little bit, and now there's a new killer that isn't Nana, but this is also the most uninteresting part of the entire series, in my opinion, because who the fuck even cares at this point? I watched this entire show and I'm just like, Nana has to get caught. I really don't care about any other character. Although I can also admit that at some point I just gave up on the idea of Nana paying for her obvious schemes and bullshit that she pulls the entire series, as she will actually never pay for them. But, I can accept the ending we got because Michiru dies. Oh my God, a nigga was smoking a pack that day, nigga. I was like, Michiru dead? Hell Hell yeah, nigga. I'll take that. Fuck Nana. Fuck this whole series. Hey, I catch you next one, man. Gang.